Minutes of meetings. You know, I had to say that out loud because a lot of, in many cases, when you're thinking about having a meeting of the board, one of the most important documents is not the bags or the files that, you know, directors are coming to that meeting with. You know, I've had cause to, I attended a certain board meeting where, you know, the intimidation, when you see people showing up for those meetings, they come with files, they come with bags, everybody is dragging something, designer bags and all that. And at the end of the day, they will not even use anything within those bags, even for the meeting. So you're even asking yourself, what was even the purpose of all of these razzmatazz and all that? You know, of course, effigy and effect and impressions. Sometimes you have to make the chairman know that you are really working hard. You are working hard by dragging too many things to the meeting that at the end of the day you would not even open or use. But that's by the way. What I actually want to address is one of the most important tools of any meeting, and that's the minutes of meeting. A lot of things happen. Sometimes you have a board meeting, for example, and people are coming there, you know, flourishing or brandishing different interests along the line. Some people's interest might be that, oh, this person is our person, or he goes to the same mosque or church that we attend. We don't have to be too hard on the MD, you know. The MD is our guy. We hang out together, we are family, friends and all that. But all those are emotional preconsiderations. The MD has just one job. He has several jobs. But one thing that the shareholders are actually looking out for is results. His ability to manage funds, his ability to manage human resources, his ability to manage people generally, people, funds, and every other thing within that management cycle. That's the job of the MD. So when you show up and you have a company secretary that is a laissez-faire kind of company secretary, not necessarily doing his or her job well, missing out a lot of facts and figures, then at the end of the day, maybe a set of facts were not captured and something goes wrong. And that's where you now find out that, oh, that's the advisory board now, the independent directors, you know, they could either be fired, they could be relieved of their appointment because some views that they may have rendered were not captured in that particular meeting. What some people actually do, what some individual, independent directors do basically is that they record themselves when they are making their own positions known in a board meeting. They record themselves so that nobody says, okay, they didn't say this, and you wouldn't really blame individuals in that kind. If you're in a serious company that is serious about moving from one point to another, that is serious about living longer than the founders of that particular company, then you have to do things right. You have to do things right. As a company secretary, you have a duty. You have a duty to capture all the relevant thoughts. Sometimes even thoughts that you might feel are irrelevant, you still need to capture them in the minutes. You have to capture those thoughts in the minutes. Imagine, for example, there was a key decision that needed to be made in a certain company, and at the end of the day, that decision was reached, but with a wrong set of facts. Then the issue was now who provided this wrong set of facts upon which this decision was reached, and you could not find that person. You couldn't find that person's comments in the minutes. You know, that's totally unacceptable. So it's important that your views are captured. So as a director, as an independent director, as an advisory board, whoever is attending a board meeting, you must be conscious and you must ensure that your thoughts, your views, your positions, your advisory, all of those things are captured within the minutes of meetings, so that when things go wrong, or if, for example, somebody is to be promoted, somebody is to be given a commendation, those are the documents that will be under review for certain decisions to be made at maybe the topmost level and all of that. So it's key, it's important, don't take it for granted. It might look like a piece of paper, but that piece of paper is the reason why many MDs have lost their jobs today. The minutes of meetings, powerful documents.